Baseball has produced some of the greatest athletes of all time, and among them are a select few who have stood out for their exceptional abilities as left-handed hitters. In this video, we will dive into the careers of the greatest left-handed hitters in MLB and find out what made them so special. Let's get started. Mel Ott. During his tenure with the New York Giants baseball team, Ott achieved 12 All-Star selections and hit more than 500 home runs, securing his position among the esteemed 500 home run club. Additionally, Ott's batting average exceeded .300, and he led the Giants to win the 1933 World Series championship. Tris Speaker. Speaker is possibly the second player in Boston Red Sox franchise history that the organization most regrets allowing to leave, following Babe Ruth. Although Speaker achieved Hall of Fame-level performance between 1909 and 1915 and won an American League MVP award in 1912, the Red Sox traded him to the Cleveland Indians after the 1915 season due to a salary dispute. In the following season, Speaker hit an impressive .386. He ultimately spent 11 seasons with the Indians, and when he was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1937 as a career .345 hitter, he was recognized as an Indian, Ty Cobb. Cobb was such a polarizing figure that it takes an exceptional player to match his on-field achievements while avoiding any personal attacks. Despite being nicknamed the Georgia Peach, he won an impressive 12 batting titles and holds the record for the highest career batting average in MLB history at .366. Although players in his time didn't hit as many home runs as they do today, it's remarkable that Cobb drove in 176 more runs in his career than David Ortiz did, despite hitting 424 fewer home runs. Given the current style of play and the dimensions of modern ballparks, it's reasonable to believe that Cobb could have hit over 40 home runs in a season had he chosen to do so. Stan Musial. Musial, who missed the 1945 season due to his service in World War II, shares the second highest number of All-Star Game appearances, 24, with Willie Mays. Throughout his career, it's difficult to identify many seasons where Stan the Man wasn't a deserving player for the Midsummer Classic. Musial, a three-time National League MVP, effectively balanced hitting home runs and contending for batting titles. He won 7 of them, a feat that few in baseball history have matched. Lou Gehrig. Gehrig's offensive performance for the 1927 Yankees, who are widely considered the greatest team in baseball history, was on par with Babe Ruth's, if not better. Even after more than 80 years since his retirement, Gehrig is still recognized as the most accomplished first baseman and one of the most exceptional left-handed batters in baseball history. Ted Williams. Williams is famously known for stating that his ultimate ambition in life was to be recognized as the greatest hitter of all time by passers-by when walking down the street. Although he didn't quite attain this goal, he came exceptionally close to it. He managed to achieve a batting average of .406 during the 1941 season, which remains an unbroken record to date. Despite missing 3 seasons between the ages of 24 and 26 to serve in World War II, Williams still managed to hit a remarkable 521 home runs throughout his career. It's worth noting that he would have easily exceeded the 600 home run mark if he had been able to play as planned during the years 1943, 1944, and 1945. Barry Bonds. During his prime, Bonds was regarded as the most intimidating batter ever seen in the sport. Although there is room for discussion regarding the factors that contributed to his peak, his statistics as a 7-time National League MVP are close to being impeccable. While much attention is given to his accomplishment of setting the single-season record of 73 home runs in 2001, earlier this year, Jordan Cohn and we observed that the 120 intentional walks that Bonds received in 2004, surpassing any other player by 75, could be his most unreachable record. Babe Ruth. Ruth, the most renowned baseball player of all time, surpasses Bonds in several career statistics, including RBIs, OPS, OPS+, and offensive WAR. Despite his peak performance being in the 1920s, Ruth's name has transcended beyond baseball and has become more of an abstract concept than a tangible reality associated with movies and candy bars. Nevertheless, Ruth's extraordinary achievements at the plate, which resembled video game numbers even before the existence of video games, were so incomprehensible to people who lived during his career that they struggled to fathom his greatness. Well, that's it for today. If you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content like this.